This movie is quite literally a gay preteen version of The Little Mermaid. I'm not even fucking around at this point. There are so many references to The Little Mermaid in this movie that I just can't even, like, the whole collecting things at the bottom of the ocean. That I mean, look at this scene. Look at this scene right now. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Look at this scene right now.
Now you just need money for the entry fee. From my dad.
Bravo, Figaro, bravo, bravissimo, bravo.
Alright, just let me do the talking and act casual. He doesn't do well with fear. Hey, Papa! I brought some friends for dinner. Is there enough for 4?
Oh, what's wrong with you, stupid?
Okay, we'll stop there because I don't want to get like copyright issues. But come on. First of all, why do they keep? They indicated that it was French, and now it seems to be more Italian. I don't know. I'm a little confused by this movie. Maybe it's Italy. Well, Vespa, that's Italy, right? Maybe it's Italy. This might be Italy, but it's literally the same fucking story. They're absolutely paralleling the Little Mermaid in this, and they even have this fucking scene, this kitchen scene, which, if you remember the Little Mermaid, it was the crab. What was that guy's name? He was supposed to be watching Ariel while she had her legs and she was up on shore. And there's a, oh poisson, me, oh mama, whatever the fucking song, where he's chopping up the fish heads in the kitchen at the prince's palace, right? And the crab is in there trying to like not get killed. This is literally the same fucking scene. It's like, these are homages. These are homages to The Little Mermaid. But I think maybe right now we're talking about Italy. But they are making French stereotypes and French references. I find this very bizarre. This movie very bizarre, but I'm trying to watch it. But they're cooking up some pasta and fish. So I'm guessing, I don't know. I thought it was French. I thought it was French initially. And now it seems to be like they're crossing over. They're making it far more Italian. Very confused by this movie. I'm gonna try and power through. I have so many thoughts while I'm watching this. So I'm gonna try and power through this movie because I do need to apply for a couple of jobs today too. But I'm just so confused by all this. But I'm done with my brie cheese and crackers. That was my lunch snack while I was watching this, was brie cheese, blue cheese stuffed olives, Triscuits, and strawberries. Was lunch today while I'm watching this movie that is confusing the fuck out of me. I mean, when I watched Soul, I broke down in tears because I realized that was like Disney's effort to get kids to understand what death is and accept it. And it was so shocking to me that they were so avert, because they've been getting tasked with doing a lot of sort of like mental health movies lately. They have, and they always are like, oh no, we don't have any sort of partnership with the government, no way. But we've literally talked about this in our proposal trainings. Like we had the proposal team from the Jet Propulsion Lab come in and talk to us at the last training day we did in person before the pandemic, and talk about how they did partnerships with Hollywood studios to put their proposals together. The Jet Propulsion Lab in Pasadena. So it's not like these partnerships don't exist. They do exist. And we've seen a lot of mental health movies lately. We've seen a lot of movies that they're being much more clever about it than they used to be in the 80s when they had this like shout out PSA, or they had like Give Me a Break. You guys remember Give Me a Break? And they tackled some topics like one of the that was with Nell Carter. One of the topics was blackface. They covered blackface in one of their episodes. Another topic was discrimination in the workplace. Nell went in for an interview and she thought she was being discriminated because she was black. So she had her best friend go in and interview for the same position. Like she was way overqualified for the job and she got turned down too. And so they both went back in to confront the employer. And as they were sitting there talking to the employer, he had like 3 different employees come in, like interrupt their meeting, and they were all black men. And it was at that point that they realized that his discrimination was not because they were black. The discrimination was that they were women. He was sexist. So back in the 80s, they covered a lot of these sort of PSA topics quite a bit, and Disney is absolutely tackling them, but they're doing it in a very low-key way. But at the same time, they're like, okay, well, we need to address sexual orientation, we need to address gender identity and stuff, but we need to do it. That is the issue that we need to tackle. We don't need to tackle French stereotypes. They still have the fucking stereotypes in their movies. So it's like, okay, so you were clearly like tasked with a specific goal of helping society like move past a specific issue, but at the same time you're perpetuating other fucking issues that are still a problem. Oh my God, even with these corporations, they really don't fucking get it.